Hello everybody and welcome to the fourth episode of Hacking Success. I'll be your host today and I have a guest as well. Introduce yourself.
Yusuf Hamza Chelvi, and I'm his friend, just a friend.
Just a friend from school as usual. As I said from the previous episodes, I said that there will be a ton of guests. This is the fourth episode and he'll be the first one. So welcome. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. You know, I'm a computer engineer.
Yeah, just like
just a student computer engineer. Like I'm a beginner. Not really a beginner, but yeah, I call myself a beginner.
Okay.
I do projects on GitHub, some open source, closed source, such things.
Okay, good. So our topics for today are not fully determined, but we will be talking about mostly, as the name suggests, like
hacking success.
Hacking success, yes. That's what it's all about. So if you have anything, you can start, or I can, if you want.
For hacking success, you need to be productive, yeah.
Yeah, productivity is important.
You need to be productive. You need to be disciplined.
Yeah.
Did I pronounce it right?
Yeah, no, pronunciation is good. Disciplinary.
Yeah, discipline is the essential, fundamental point of success.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, most people stuck on motivation a lot. What do you think about motivation?
Motivation, you need to build up your mindset.
Mindset, okay.
Yeah, it's all about psychology and mindset. The motivation, like Andrew Tate's mindset and motivation is awesome. Like he can be motivated every time, every second.
Okay.
Every day.
Yeah, got it. So you say motivation is not a thing that it should be ignored. It's a thing that is essential, but you need to have it all the time.
Yeah.
Because some people think that, oh no, motivation is crap. You should only be disciplined.
Well, motivation is like it's not a product to consume, you know?
Okay, yeah.
It's about your mindset. It's not like food or such thing. You need to be like, when you're tired and say, man, I need to relax. I need to sit.
I need to have some space, you know?
Yeah, you do. No, never. Then you will come against yourself and say, no, I need to work. I need to do my things and blah, blah, blah.
Okay, yeah.
And then you stand up and do your thing.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. That's what I do. That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's why I chose you to talk as a first guest.
Thanks.
No worries, yeah. I know how much you work. I know you know how much I work on various
this works a
subjects.
Lot. This works a lot. I cannot see him.
But yeah, can we say that it's not like doing one job so well? Like, let's say you have two student groups. Have you heard of that? Like, there's a type of experiment, okay? There's two student groups. They're both like photographers, okay? And the teacher assigns one group, okay, I want you to take one perfect picture. You just have one picture. I just need one picture. I just want to see like one, okay? And the other group that says, okay, take 500 pictures, practice, and just give me one of the best. But it gives like a short time frame for that group. So like the first group try to analyze physics, lightning. Okay, how should we take one perfect picture? And they try to take one and just that's it. You know, you don't take to practice. But the other group, they have such a such an extensive amount of pictures to take. So they just take. Okay, yeah, practice, experience, and they go to the teacher with the best one. And the results was that the group that practiced more got the best result. So can we say that for every work that we make?
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely. You need to practice in every subject, like in sports, in finance, in such businesses, in every topic, everything you can imagine. You need to practice. We are humans. We're not perfect, or we don't have a magic wand that creates like extraordinary, fantastic things. We need to practice. So God created this physics, and in this rules, in this physics, we need to practice.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Everything goes in a process in this world. So practice is kind of a process of being perfect. Not really perfect, but to perfect. You know?
Yeah, I got it. So
Ascending to perfectionism. Like,
ascending to perfectionism.
ascending, yeah.
Yeah. Got it. So about that, actually, I'm jumping on topics from topics, but
Yeah, we were in motivation.
yeah. Just 1 minute ago. So you said perfectionism, right?
Yeah, that's a problem for many people.
Okay. Can you open that?
Perfectionism is kind of a psychological problem for people. Why? If you ask why, because when you try to do something for that, for the peoples who are perfectionist, they try to do everything in a perfect manner.
Yeah.
So if he or she cannot do it in a perfect manner, he or she procrastinates or procrastinates, doesn't do it, reject doing it, or etc.
Yeah.
Like if it's not perfect, don't do it, or
Like that first group that I said on that experiment. type of thing.
the first, exactly like the first group.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Like this, you don't have a studio.
I don't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You don't have a studio. So if you had been a perfectionist man, you would said, dude, I don't have a studio. I don't have that Shure microphones. I don't have that Sennheiser headphones to record them. Blah blah blah.
He's just dissing me.
So you wouldn't start this.
Yeah.
You wouldn't start this show, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem about they cannot start. They cannot begin to do something. That's a problem with perfectionism. In another aspect, perfectionism is a little good. Like it should be a little, not extensive. Because
No, I agree with that.
because when you don't have like any perfectionism, in vice versa, you do your thing so like
You don't care much about it.
yeah, you do your things shallow, broad.
Yeah, broadly. Yeah.
Bro, you do it real broadly.
Vague.
Vague, broadly, shallow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, especially like you gave an great example. Like, oh no, I don't have my bloody hell Shure microphones. I don't have a studio, but everywhere is my studio from now on.
Now for now, the whole world is your studio.
Yeah, I can just take my phone and tripod anywhere.
Your awesome tripod.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's that easy actually. So about perfectionism, I'm struggling with this one topic on my mind about perfectionism. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good or not. So
it's good a bit. You need to be perfectionist a little for your jobs to do it, not doing broadly.
Yeah.
To make it systematically or such things. Yeah.
You know, I got it. But the problem is, you cannot be perfect. You are a human being.
Yeah, that's another topic.
Yeah.
We are not perfect.
That's why some people say, oh, you cannot be perfect, so I will not chase perfectionism. Some people say, okay, I cannot be perfect, but I can chase perfectionism, so I can be as close to it as possible. And some people say, okay, I cannot be, so I will not even work for it. Like,
I will not try.
Yeah, I will not even try. I will just be where I am, and I will be happy where I am. I am perfect anyway. Some people just
I want
say
to be
that.
normal.
Yeah. Be happy where you are. What do you think about that? Like, chasing perfectionism. Since you cannot be perfect, is it good? I mean, so you said like there should be a little bit.
Yeah. Can you repeat the question?
Okay. What is your
I got lost.
what is your thoughts on chasing perfectionism throughout your whole life? Like it's like, okay, yeah, the thing I'm asking is probably the same thing that you just
yeah,
talked about.
I just answered it. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
when I think about it, yeah, you just answered it.
For repeating,
Okay.
you need, you need to chase perfectionism a bit for your works, for your things, to not being broadly, not being poor, for like doing the things poorly, like
Yeah.
unprofessional. Professional guys are usually chase perfectionism.
Mm-hmm.
But you said you shouldn't be in a hopeless state. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not perfect. Then I won't do it. I won't even try.
Okay.
Then you will stay in your place and do like you won't gain anything. You won't gain anything. You won't like ascend. You won't be.
Good.
You won't elevate or such. You will stay in your state.
Yeah, you wouldn't
State of-
add anything to yourself.
What do they call? What was the first law of physics? First law of motion, law of inertia. Yeah, the object wants to stay in its place.
You're just basically saying that if you are chasing something, or if you are even not chasing something, you're just staying at your own place, wherever you are.
And staying in your place is actually like it's
Decreases
harmful.
your value,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
harmful. It descends you.
Descends you.
Yeah.
That's the word.
It descends you from your state. Yeah, being in your place descends you. It gives you harm. Like when you don't exercise, what do? You get
just-
fat. You have
you
belly
get
fat,
Your muscles loosen up, like they just
Yeah.
got smaller and more.
etc. When you don't exercise, you stay in yourself. But when you look from outside, you do nothing.
Yeah,
But when you do nothing,
your value decreases. Your
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
it is you're working on.
for that you need to do something. You need to exercise. You need to do your things and
Be
your-
consistent.
Yeah, you need to be consistent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Consistency is really important.
Now get back to the first topic,
Yeah.
productivity.
Productivity.
So yeah, we firstly talk about
It's
productivity.
the laws of God. Like He created as like this. This is the laws. You need to obey.
Yeah, obey,
You
yeah.
need to obey the laws. If you don't,
Suit yourself.
yeah, you will get your belly fat. So you won't.
It's not our fault.
Yeah.
We make. I mean, you can make your own decisions. It's like we just talking. Talking with ourselves, not with you.
Don't dump your audience.
Yeah. sorry. So sometimes I say like, oh yeah, I think about this and that, like maybe some LGBTQ stuff, I don't like it, and I say to the camera, oh yeah, I don't like it, shame it, like post it on Twitter or something. I don't even care. Sometimes I say to the audience, I don't care.
The kid audience.
The kid audience, yeah. So yeah, anyways, let's get back to the topic. Gather everything up.
You shouldn't be in a state, in your same state. You need to elevate, you need to ascend. That's about consistency.
Yeah.
As human beings, we forget, we decrease, we descend from our states when we do different things. Like when you focus on exercising, you cannot do maths while exercising.
Yeah.
You cannot think. Like
You can do just one thing at a time.
Yeah, you can multitask in some situations.
It's too specific.
Yeah, and some for it's really rare. It's really rare. Like 200 IQ guys, like
Yeah.
really smart, crazy guys can do. You can do multitasking. It depends on
The situation.
yeah. But usually when you exercise, you can like integrate some equation.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me just It's not like that.
Yeah. So, for consistency, if you're not consistent in your in the jobs you focus on, as usual, you decline.
Yeah.
So, by consistency, you refresh your knowledge, your labor on the topic or the job you usually do.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, you refresh your knowledge, you refresh your consistency means equals to refreshment, you know?
Yeah, I will just
Yeah.
put the equation.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean,
Otherwise you cannot ascend.
totally. So I'm getting back to the same experiment that I talked about, like that
Yeah.
group of
Yeah. They
students.
practice
Practice
consistency.
consistency. That's the key that made their success come to life. I don't know who was on the internet said this, but he said like, oh yeah, consistency is key, because there may be one lucky day, and if you work every day, you cannot miss that lucky day. That will make you rich, will make you understand whatever, maybe in math, I don't know. You will need to understand something, but if you're in that lucky day and if you're consistent enough to work every day, you cannot miss it.
Yeah.
Any opportunities, anything that comes and goes, it's something like that. Like consistency is not.
With consistency, you can catch the opportunities.
Yeah,
Like
you leave no margin of error,
Yeah.
basically.
For example, if you're laboring on your network, like you're building a network about peoples, but you're doing this consistently. Like one guy one day will come up to you, like, I have this business, let's do this, and you will say, okay, I made this network, so
Yeah.
I'm getting the results of this, blah blah. You get it.
Yeah.
Like, you're consistently working on your network. You're consistently it's the same thing on softwares too. Like if you don't consistently write the code or like do continuous integration, continuous development,
Yeah.
it rusts. Like your software rusts.
Completely.
And yeah, because of the dependencies, the libraries, such thing. I don't know. The audience knows these things.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
yeah, you can
Yeah.
talk. It's all.
Yeah. So there's like libraries, dependencies. They update like every month or year. So they can. The dependencies and the libraries that you use. Libraries are like tools in coding.
Yeah.
I'm saying it for
Is
your
it like
audience,
literally
yeah.
it's a library?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a tool for building softwares. Tools for building softwares. So they update. So when they update, libraries can have bugs, and they try to resolve the bugs with updates, continuous development. So your tools are continuously developed.
Yeah.
So you need to continuously develop your software too. If you do not continuously develop your software, bugs will occur.
Yeah.
Like it will appear a lot of bugs or security issues, vulnerabilities,
Yeah. I mean,
etc. Yeah.
that's the side of software development.
Yeah.
You need to be up to date
Yeah,
with whatever updates
Yeah.
there are, basically.
You need to you need to be up to date all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. The CI/CD thing solves this problem. Like that department, CI/CD and DevOps,
Mm-hmm.
development operations.
Yeah. I heard about
CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous development. That's their job to continuously update the dependencies, the tools, or such things, etc.
it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly for us too. We need to update ourselves, like exercising every day. Like if you're curling with 3 kilos, you need to do it with 5, 7,
He's
10.
talking about himself.
No, not myself. I'm doing 3 or 5.
3 or 5.
Well, yeah, I'm talking for my future plans.
Yeah, you got it. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
So, yeah, consistency and being up to date is a really key factor
To
for
success.
hacking success.
Yeah.
Hacking.
By the way, in the first episode, I know that not all the people like listen to the whole 50 minutes, and I know some. So thanks to all of you that listen to the whole. I said that, yeah, as the first episode, like blah blah blah. The name is Hacking Success, but there's actually no way to really hack success. But there is a way. There's some keys that you can find on the way. So one
Yeah.
of them is productivity. One of them is being consistent, work hard enough, not missing days. Can you? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is a way that you can hack success. Maybe
No,
you know.
No.
There is no.
There's no way.
Okay. I'm not
Success
wrong
is from God.
Success
If he gives, it happens. If not, you can't do anything. You need to still consistently work on it. Like there's some prophets some prophets didn't had even a follower. Like
Yeah.
no one listened to them, but they did their job. They got their they received their own, what do they call it, like bounty? No, yeah, they received their bounty.
Yeah.
They did their job.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a failure for them. They did it,
Yeah.
but the result is in the hands of God.
Yeah. You cannot always
Yes.
change that.
Success is from God, always.
Yeah.
Our job is to work consistently and to pray for success.
Yeah.
Like there was an king, Harzimians, king of Harzim.
I don't know.
Oh, which kingdom was that?
My type. Not my type of question. I don't know much about history.
What's in English? What do you call it? Khwarezmian Empire.
Okay.
One of the king of Khwarezmian Empire states that when they're going to the war with his army,
Mm-hmm.
and well, I want to call it vice president, but it's not a vice president.
Okay, it's alright.
Or ministry. That's yeah. The viziers
Okay.
of the king says that, are we going to win? Like, we need to win.
Yeah.
The vizier tells this to the king. The king says, well, success is from God. Our job is to do it, to do our job. Well, we did everything to go to success. So, and then he wins it. Yeah.
He wins it.
Yeah.
Good. Basically, what he means is that okay, he decides. Like
he didn't like wait hopelessly. Oh, let's sit and wait for our like success, our triumph
to come.
Yeah. Not like some in the Quran, some Jewish people say to Moses in a verse, they tell to Moses, go fight with your God. So we cannot come to the war. Like, yeah,
Really?
They say.
I didn't know that.
They exactly say this. Like, they come to Moses. Moses say, we need to go to war, so to fight them. And then they say, no, your God is most powerful, so go and fight with him. Like, the Jew says this to Moses, so Moses gets upset.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. I don't remember the
the whole story. Yeah, got it.
Well, it wasn't. It's in the Quran in a verse. I forgot it.
It's alright.
Yeah, they didn't like wait for the success. They made everything. They reasoned, like they accomplished everything to go to the success, to earn the success. But sometimes they didn't. Sometimes they did. It's about it's in the hands of God.
Yeah, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, they did not just said, okay, it's in the hands of God, so
Well, let's
just sit back. Maybe it will happen. I don't know.
Maybe the microphone will come here and the tripod will set up himself and the phone
Yeah,
will
yeah.
fly up and handle it, and then
Maybe we were just in a conversation.
yeah, we were
Somehow. Somehow this episode did happen.
yeah.
Yeah, basically, I agree with that. So you need to put in the work, and you need to believe in God.
Yeah.
Good, I like that. There was a thing that I don't know who said it as well. I heard that sorry, Allah is the best of planners.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically it's just that. Sorry, yeah, you can continue.
Exactly. There's a verse in Surah Inshirah. It goes as, when you're done with a job, begin with the next. Yeah.
Okay.
This states consistency of jobs. Like, you need to, when you're done with something, don't sit lazily. You need to continue with working. In another verse, God states that there's nothing for human but his labor.
Yeah. Understandable.
So, consistent working. The Quran states that.
Yeah.
But we are eating our chips like a douchebag on our couches, doing nothing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean,
Consistent work. Trust in God. Oh, on the dollar it rises.
on the dollar?
Yeah, on the dollar. In God we trust.
Oh yeah, in God we trust. With the triangle in the high. Just a coincidence.
Not really, but
I don't know. Shh, we don't talk about that.
yeah. Cut that.
we might get insta jail. Anyways.
So
Yeah, I
awesome.
agree. I mean, yeah. If I didn't know these verses, it gives me drive. It gives me another reason.
Yeah, you'll now push up.
Fucking yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, not right now. Maybe later. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you.
Yeah, usually the verses states consistency, working, ascending, etc. For our own good.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say this, but for the last, I don't know, maybe 100 years, I cannot maybe say say as every Muslim, but most Muslim countries, did not work enough. I would say, maybe I cannot state it like that, but the situation.
There's a lot of parameters for that. There's a lot of inputs for the failure of the Muslim countries.
Okay. Let me phrase it like this. They thought of fate in a wrong way. They said that, okay, my fate is decided the day I was born, so I don't need to do shit. I don't need to work because it's already pre-decided. But the thing is, when you decide on not to work, the pre-decision is already made that, okay, you decided on this. It's not a power that we can understand.
Destiny is written on. God knows what you will do.
Yeah.
Then he writes that thing. So the prosecution of your actions are not you're not actioning because God wrote this like this.
Mm-hmm.
God knows what will you do. So he wrote as he destined as what you will choose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Go on. You're the host.
I'm the fucking host. Why did I start this? It was easier on when I just sit on my bed. Man. Okay. There is a line that I want to read it to you.
Okay.
It's mostly about time. So it says, every day is a blessing from God, and every second you waste is mocking God's gift. How long will you remain ungrateful? It's like to a great audience, like not just Muslims or Christians or anyone else. It's for everyone. So what do you think about this sentence, word?
Yeah, absolutely correct. Who wrote it is right.
Do you want to know who wrote this?
Yeah, I know. I probably know who is it.
So, anyways, you can continue. What is your thoughts?
Like every hour is like a gold,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you need to spend it well. Our life is not eternal. So our life is, we are mortals. So it's
gonna end.
Yeah, it's
basically.
numbered. Like, so we need to spend our hours. We need to our perception needs to be as really valuable goals. Like every hour, every second, every minute of yours is, you need to value it as a gold. So how do you spend your gold, your money? Like, how do you spread it a lot? Like on
the streets?
On the street? No, but so our life is numbered. So we need to spend wisely, really wisely.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, every 24 hours is an graceful present from God. Yeah, so
I think of it as like an allowance that my parents gave me, like for this 24 hours.
allowance.
Allowance, like the money they gave me monthly. You know, it's like that God gives you every day.
Yeah.
Basically.
You need to spend it really wisely. So we don't have time for doing like bullshit. So
we
specifically we don't have time to do bullshit. So we need to spend it really wisely.
Yeah, I agree.
But when we are young, so we have a lot of distractions. So a lot of the distractions distract you from spending it wisely. So we need people need to be careful spending their time. Rich people tries to buy the time with their money, like buying super sport cars really fast, jets, not standing on waiting in the lines, doing that passport
stuff,
those stuff. So
even a commercial flight is slower than a jet.
They hop on their special jets and go to the place, no waiting, their personal special cars directly to the hotels. They're for relaxing. I heard that there's an what do you call it? Bath. That bath thing. What do they call it?
Jacuzzi?
No, not the jacuzzi. The white, that oval thing.
Oval thing.
Bath. What do you call it?
Warm bath?
No.
What? Oval bath?
No, when you like
oval bath.
No, you lay on it.
Okay.
What is it called?
I don't know. You need to search for it.
Come on. I forgot the Turkish for that too.
Yeah, I know. Same.
So there's a bath what? Something like that. I forgot the name.
Yeah.
So when you sleep in that tube, or what do they call it? You when you sleep in that tube for 2 hours, it makes like 6 hours.
Yeah, I
6
heard
hours
about
sleep.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, they buy that thing, so they sleep 2 hours and then go on work.
It's
So
like
they're
a
trying
capsule kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
thing.
kind of a capsule. So they're trying to buy the time because they know the importance of time, the
Yeah.
importance of every hour, every minute. There's some memes like going around, oh, give me that 1 hour back to me, give me that 5 minutes back to me.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Correct. Yeah. Yes, I
So,
totally forgot about that capsule thing.
like buying fast cars, jets, like what do they call çakar in English? Like in Turkey, that's a lot. People
Yeah.
they buy that thing.
That makes a car look like a police car.
Well, beacon, blinker, beacon, blinker. I think it's a blinker or
Okay.
a beacon or police beacon, something like that. They like elite people in Turkey, and I think it works in Europe too.
Yeah.
They put that thing on their their car, that beacon, say to go on the safety line.
Yeah.
Usually there's traffic in Istanbul. To buy from time, they get that thing, that beacon, to reach early to their destination.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan. That's the point.
Yeah. Basically, even though you don't, maybe you have some people crying out loud like, oh yeah, everyone is working so hard, but they have the money, they have this, they have that, but I don't have whatever that is. You have the same thing as every other person that you come across, you see online as well. Time.
Yeah.
Basically.
Perfectionism consumes your time.
Good point.
Yeah,
Getting back to the perfectionism.
yeah. I know from myself, I had perfectionism. So, like, I wanted to buy a MacBook Pro. So this is the most. This was the like cheapest MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
So, but I was saying to myself that, Yusuf, you need to buy that 16 inch like 128 gigabyte RAM memory, 8 terabyte SSD.
Who is going to
that's
make a server?
yeah, that's $6,000 MacBook. So you cannot code in this in this laptop. You won't code in any laptop except that. Like, I had that perfectionism.
Okay, got it.
I need to buy that monitor, that microphone, that keyboard. So
Meanwhile, the kid in the middle school coding in the Chromebook.
yeah, in his toast machine,
Yeah.
in his like calculator, coding in a calculator phone. So that is really wrong.
Yeah.
So I confess that it's really wrong. So you need to start from somewhere. So I bought this and started on my projects on GitHub or on closed projects, or etc. etc. So I started. I said to me, you need to start, Hamza. Like, you need to begin from somewhere.
Yeah.
So try to reduce my perfectionism. Like, I have a library in my house. So my library is like
Fine.
perfect, fine, in its systematic order. Like,
Good.
it has an order. My phone, my productivity system. That's another chasm. Like, I'm jumping from topic, by the way.
Yeah,
So there's some people like looking for productivity tools. Like, what can I use? Notion or Evernote or like Apple Notes? What should I use? So in this research, like, he's spending a lot of time to select his productivity app.
perfect one.
Yeah, the perfect one. Or like, he's distributing his softwares, his applications for such users.
Yeah.
Like, do you know Ali Abdal in YouTube?
No, I don't.
He's a
know.
productivity guy, so he makes videos about productivity.
Yeah, continue.
So I watched his productivity system. It's good, nice, but it's really like, you need to put a lot of effort to do that. Like
To just plan?
to make that system.
Oh.
Like he use, for example, he uses Evernote for his commonplace ideas.
Oh.
He used Notion for like documentation or such things. He used like Things 3 for his routine to-do lists. He uses like okay, great if you're able to do that.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, that's awesome. But
Yeah.
a lot of people struggle to make that, build that, or prosecute that. People cannot establish doing that system.
Yeah, because tons of apps switching from them.
Yeah, I couldn't make that second brain system, that concept, that productivity system. I noticed that I'm spending a lot of times in trying to build this project. So I said to me, just select one and do it. Like, what are you waiting for? I tested like a lot of productivity apps. I have all of them on my local computer.
Good for you.
But at the end, I decided to use Todoist, like just my commonplace ideas, everything for Todoist and Obsidian.
Obsidian, yeah.
I have Notion installed, but I don't use it. Like,
Yeah, I had Ocean. Notion. Sorry.
Not Ocean.
Notion installed. I was preparing every day's to-do list like before I go to sleep, but I don't know, I stick up to it for 7 months.
That's good.
And after some days I started to realize, okay, I don't need to do it because I know what to do anymore.
Yeah.
I just deleted it and I realized that okay, I don't need to.
If you have a lot of workloads,
yeah.
like if you have,
it's reasonable.
You need to find solution to your problems. You shouldn't like make problem, find a problem for yourself and research for a solution. So if you struggle in like building to-do lists or what should you do or your scheduling, then use it. Yeah. Some people's like his brain is like a server, so he can memorize everything. I had a 12 p.m. Daily meeting and such etc. So some people's like that, but they don't need to use a productivity system. But some people need to use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of perfectionism, people sometimes fall into this chasm.
Realm.
Like, this software, I will use that email client, I will use Superhuman, I will use this calendar, this to-do list, this blah blah.
Yeah.
You know.
I agree.
Which you need to like select it rapidly. What will like suit for yourself the best.
Yeah, exactly. I can say that I tried copywriting, if you know. Do you know what copywriting is? Yeah. It's a business type that most people do on the internet right now. It's basically like writing for businesses. You can search that. So people go to YouTube, like free tutorials, guides on how to make money on the internet and find this. It doesn't require a lot of, baseline, specialties that you need to have to make money. So people just go in, I'm trying to make money. Yeah, businesses make me, write your ads or whatever websites. And the businesses look at them, okay, who the fuck is this? Is this person writing from their mom's basement? I don't know who the fuck this is. And then they start wait, the professional guys, what do they use? Okay, and you just go, okay, they use this blah blah software. I need to buy it. Oh, it's $500 a month. Let me just buy it. Oh no, I'm still doing shit because you're still in your mom's basement. Perfectionism doesn't always bring you to the level that you want as well. Because maybe, I'm not saying as you, but maybe even if you bought that MacBook, okay, like just out of that, maybe if you bought that MacBook, maybe there would be some inside of you. Maybe you would think that there is nothing more that I want to achieve in buying, another computer. So I would just stick to it, and maybe the workloads will maybe get lower. That does not, nah, it would not be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got it. Like there will
Yeah.
not be another level that you would be working on. Is the kind of thing that I want to say. Maybe I don't know. Does it make sense?
I got it.
Yeah. It's not about you. I'm trying to make
No.
an explanation.
Of course.
But yeah,
Of course.
I saw so many people struggle on mostly Twitter, buying a lot of stuff that professional guys use, but they're not professional.
Those
They're
are money
not there.
traps. Money traps.
Money traps, especially, and they're ranting on Twitter like, "Hey, I bought this blah blah Instagrammer YouTuber's course. It's a scam." No, you don't do the work the way you're supposed to. You need to. You're not valuable enough to use those tools. It's the same thing in life. If you are
Experienced.
experienced, yeah, basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, basically.
You buy experience usually from those kind of influencers,
Yeah.
entrepreneurs. Usually, like experience is really important in business. A lot
Exactly.
in every subject. Experience is a valuable thing to buy.
Yeah, experience is basically consistency.
People like in Skillshare or etc. in these websites,
Yeah.
they sell their experience, master classes. Like the resources is out there in the internet and on the web, but to absorb them, to digest them, you need to spend a lot of time.
A lot of time.
Yeah, hell of a time. So, but the people who digested them and absorbed them in their lifetime, they're selling you like a pill. So
Yeah.
pill information, pill knowledge. That's really valuable.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, you just mentioned that everything is on the internet.
Yeah.
I have a question about that. I asked
Not everything is on the web, but usually 90% of knowledge you can.
Yeah, 90%. Maybe some of them are fake. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not.
And there's a knowledge pollution on the web too, a lot.
Yeah, mostly with the recent AI.
Yeah.
Google is full of AI bullshit.
Yeah, there's a lot of manipulation, wrong, false information,
Yeah,
a lot.
but
Knowing the fundamentals of logic and to able to come, if your logic, your reasoning is good enough to compare and know your fundamentals and you know your what was it? You had logic. What was that? Predicates.
predicates.
Yeah, axioms, predicates.
Okay, I don't know what those words.
If you have the proper predicates, if you know your axiom and your predicates, you can compare the knowledge much usefully, much easier.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of there's an information knowledge pollution in the web. You need to compare to verdict which one is the veritasium,
Mm-hmm.
which one is the true. Veritasium means truth in Latin, by the way.
I totally got that one. That's why I know my head.
To give the final verdict, you need to do that comparison strictly. So, but not everything is on web.
Yeah, my question.
I cannot generalize that.
Yeah, okay, I agree with you. But my question is, okay, let's think that everyone is on everything. Sorry, everything is on the web. Okay.
Okay.
Mostly every knowledge that you can get from a school is on the internet.
Yeah.
Can you say that people do not search for it because it's become easier and easier to find whatever you can you're not trying to find. Maybe, okay, let's say, like maybe 20 years ago, okay, you were still in the city, you're looking for something, and you're trying to hire people that knows that stuff. But maybe nowadays you're searching for, maybe you're not hiring someone. Yeah, that wasn't a good example. Sorry, but if you are trying to learn something, you go to the school that teaches you, and you work hard enough because that's the only place that teaches you, and it's hard to gain knowledge like before like Google and easier search and stuff. But since the searching is become easier, does that make people not search enough, not want to learn more? Like,
making people lazy.
Yeah.
Got it. One of the main points of schools are to get that pill information from the experienced teachers and tutors, from the professors. While in the net, on the web, you can sometimes you can find it or not, but it's about your labor that you put in your research, in your search. So yeah, people got lazy for like searching some knowledge.
Yeah.
But usually people thinks that a broad information is enough to give a verdict about the topic. I mean that, like, for instance, our Earth rotates around the sun.
Yes.
So everyone knows this.
Yeah.
But not everyone knows how much degrees it tilts, how much
like how the seasons get affected by it, maybe
how much meters does it gets closer or gets further, or how much planets, what's the effect of the other planets, the gravitational force of other planets, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So not everyone knows this, but he goes in Google.
Does
the
sun
no.
turn?
The Earth rotates. Okay, and he checks this from like some from newspapers or such websites.
Sketchy websites.
Yeah, from those sketchy websites. Being professional, being like expertise. Yeah. Expertise is important. In like, people are not counseling to the experts.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a question about astronomy or like in computer science, you need to go to the professor or the expert about that topic.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's a lot of specialized articles or books, etc., but people are looking for fast information, like pill information.
Yeah.
Like, it looks okay, done. Because what did we say for like 20 minutes ago? What did we said? We said that our life is numbered. We are mortal, so we need to spend
limited amount of time.
Yeah, we need to spend really wisely. So people are, as normal, naturally, looks for fast information. I cannot be expert in every topic, in every subject. So, yeah, for some people it makes it lazy. For some people not. Web has advantages and disadvantages for health, for finding information, for gaining knowledge, etc., being wise. So, yeah, it depends on people.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the answer for your question.
That's a good answer. Yeah, I like it. I thought, I did not thought of the advantage part. Maybe I'm too negative person. I always think about, the web,
you don't even care your audience, dude.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm too negative sometimes. Yeah. Exactly. Like, there's some advantages and disadvantages. Whichever one you want to take, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Hamza, for being here,
You're
being
welcome.
my guest. This is the first
I-
episode with a guest.
Yeah, I appreciate for having me here for your
Yeah.
podcast for your as your first guest.
No worries. It will grow faster and faster. Believe in me. I will get it to the 5th episode. Probably will be with another guest. I don't know who, but you shall see. So, until the next episode, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye.